Hey guys, Kaylee here today with a brand new Crusader Kings II video on my Scandinavian Empire. So without further ado, let's begin. So I started off as the Duke of Sweden. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce it. I started off as the Duke of Sweden, and if we go back in our history, so this man here, and in my first character I managed to go from the Duke of Sweden to the King of Sweden, the digital kingdom of Sweden that is, and managed to form that in my first year. As you can see, the son of that man, which I forgot his name, Ragnar Loth. So this is actually Ragnar Lothbrok historically. So his son, Sigurdur's son, Ragnar, formed the Empire of Scandinavia, which at the time encompassed Denmark, Norway, I'm just going to say the English names. Denmark, Norway, Sweden, Northland, Northreich, and Finland. But as you can see, if we go on Digital Empire, the digital realm of Scandinavia has actually increased significantly, and that is because once you own every province in a realm, control every province in a realm, a kingdom realm that is, if you control that for 100 years, it becomes a part of your primary title's digital area. So for example, I've controlled the Kingdom of France, or most of it I believe, most of the Kingdom of France, all the Kingdom of France in my realm for over 100 years. And that is everything in blue right now. I switched to Digital Empire, therefore it is in my digital realm. So I've more than how do I say? I probably quintupled the size of my digital realm in this game. This is by far the biggest empire made in CK2, and it may seem small to some people, but to me it's pretty big considering it's ironman. It's my first ever game. I've actually gone from the first start date of 769 AD to 453 AD, 1453 AD. Sorry. So yeah, it's the first game I've completed all the way through. So it's pretty exciting for me, and I thought I'd show you guys how it's going. So if we go on a direct vassals mode, which I use by clicking Control and clicking on the map, you can see I like to organize my realm digital, like that's just the best way to do it, so there's as little infighting as possible. But as you can see, it doesn't quite work out when Germany has all that over there. In fact, that became their digital realm. That's crazy. But yeah, I mean, I try to contain them into the areas. You see France sort of, Italy's fine, Greece is fine as well, but Egypt maybe, and everywhere is a bit here and there, especially England when they conquered. I didn't do most of this conquering was initiated by my vassals, who actually had a holy war, Caucasus Valley or something, on these North African tribes, and they just attacked them, and it was simple. So as you can see, although France is here, I've actually given the control of two kingdoms, Kingdom of Angulasia and the Kingdom of France, in hopes that one day the kingdoms will actually set apart. So if you don't know how Gavelkind succession works, the oldest son inherits the primary titles, and all the secondary sons inherit the subsequent titles. So the first son might inherit the Kingdom of France, the second son might inherit the Kingdom of Angulasia. So I was hoping for that to happen, but hasn't happened over time. Same thing with England, where I've given him the Kingdom of Mauritania. So yeah, obviously that hasn't happened. That's the way I like to control my realms. I do it in every game, but I've never had an empire this big to manage. So yeah. So when I called Holy Wars, I should go through my character actually. So I started off as a Norse, and I started off as Old Germanic. If we go back in history, you can see that Sigurdur Ring of Sweden is Old Germanic, as we can see here, which is a Germanic heresy now. We go to his son Ragnar. Ragnar is Fylkir Ragnar. So Fylkir is a title, as you can see here, the Fylkirate. Fylkir is a title given to a Norse character that is the head of the Norse religion. Germanic religion. Same thing. So I formed this obviously in 823 AD, and it's just been passed to my subsequent heirs ever since, and now Fylkir Freyr, the Sword of Thor, is now the control of the Fylkirate. So yeah, that's a pretty cool dynastical thing. I've never actually like given this to someone. I don't know what it would do. I guess it's just like any other religious title, like the papacy or something. But it's pretty cool to control it as a king, to be a secular and political ruler. So I just realized I finished on 300,000 levies exactly. Crazy. So yeah. What else can I show you? Oh yes, so prestige. Oh sorry, score. 362,094. Sorry, I didn't really thought I was reading it wrong. Realm size? I'm not actually sure. I think realm size is the amount of holdings you have in total. So 3,603. Vassal limit. As you can see, my vassal limit is over the limit, and that is because when I make my realms, sometimes I can't. Oh, sorry. When I'm doing invasions, I should say. As you can see, the good example of this is the Sultanate of Africa. So I have all of the digital realms in Africa. So as you can see, Africa, completely mine. I control everything in Africa. But this guy is the Sultan of Africa, and because he's at war, I cannot usurp his title. So I have to wait for him to finish this war, all three of these wars, and someone will probably start a war in the meantime, until I can even form the kingdom. And as you can see, there's one day left in the game, so what can I say? Probably won't be able to do that. What else can I say? Ah yes, religion. So yeah, obviously everywhere is Germanic, and I'll just quickly go on culture. Most of everywhere is Norse. It's a bit misleading because most rulers are Norse. I think excluding the Germanic ones. Yeah, they're Saxon, but even the Greek kings are Norse. Mesopotamian kings are Norse. Let's go down here. I think this guy's Norse. Yeah, he is. So it really should be like a lot more Norse. Oh yes, so religion. I believe there is only 2 provinces left. Yes, two Catholic provinces left, and 1 Sunni province, which I still cannot find. If I do, I'll be pretty sad. Man, that's Tengri. I can't be bothered. But yeah, there's 1 Sunni province left, which is pretty exciting because we wiped out the Sunnis basically. So yeah, instead of that, interesting thing happened in my game. As you can see, Harafi, the Harafi religion is a Shia heresy. They basically took control, as well as the Zikri heresy. So that's actually a straight up Sunni heresy. So they took control, and yeah, the Byzantine Empire, the state religion, for about 100 years was Slavic, which I mean makes sense because they're sort of in that area, I guess. So yeah, it went from Orthodox to Slavic, and then changed to Zikri. I don't know if I should roll that R, but changed to Zikri later on. So a very interesting game to say the least, in terms of like dynamics and stuff. By the end, I didn't actually have retinue, sorry. So I just got the Legacy of Rome thing, just so I could do this, but I didn't have retinues while I was playing. And you might be wondering about Bosnia. Yeah, this was a bit late game. He's also Norse, so I can't offer him vassalization. Such a shame. What else? had I had more time, I definitely would have pushed into India. Just needed to wait for the Great Holy Wars to refresh. So every 30 years, I think, 50 years, 30 years, something like that. You're able to call Great Holy Wars, and that basically gives you a casus belli on entire kingdom titles. So that's very, very interesting. Very interesting to use. You can, in fact, I took the entirety. I think Byzantine owned the entirety of digital Italy, and I just took it in one fell swoop. So, yeah, there's nothing much else to show you other than you go on the leather. Damn. Oh yeah, I'm a very decentralized realm. So yeah, NatoCaloGaming. Very decentralized. I tried so hard in the end to get maximum crown authority so I could enlist imperial administration. So that's a plus 25 vassal limit. That would have saved me so many times. Because as you go over your vassal limit, your vassals start to give you less and less levies. So yeah, obligations pretty light, I'd say. I mean, except for levies, I just need all those armies. Was that it? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so as you can see, go on here, my largest vassal by far throughout the entire game was the Kingdom of England. He always had at least 25k troops just lying around. So basically he's like, yeah, 100. I always had to keep him happy. That being said, there have been female rulers, but you know. All right, so these are the bishops, I guess, the Godis and Gidias of the Friarech. So there you go. We control all the holy sites. That's good. So yeah, there's nothing much else I could say. Where's this guy's dinner? Yeah, nothing much else I can say. So if you guys have any questions whatsoever, shoot me a comment down below, and I'll be happy to answer them and maybe make a reprisal video, because I've never really done a Crusader Kings II Empire review, and I don't really know what you guys want to see from it. Obviously there's no time lapses available for CK2, but this is the best I can really do. However, my live stream a couple months ago was this exact save, so if you go back there you can sort of compare. I think that was about 600 years ago in the game, so yeah, just compare with that. But yeah, like I said, if you have any comments, just shoot them down below. Once again, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a good day. See you later.